Welcome back to your weekly offensive with your favorite asshole of a host, Sean.
Alright, and we are back. I said we wouldn't be back till Monday, but you know what? Fuck it. We are back.
He's a liar.
And we heart Iheartradio.
Iheartradio.
That sounds like it'd be a cool jingle right there.
Right?
Iheartradio, you should choose us just because we heart you.
Indeed. Nobody hearts iHeartRadio like us.
Right? Alright, and to everybody listening right now, thank you again for tuning in.
And for everybody not listening, shame on you.
May God smite you. Wait, would that be considered inappropriate?
I don't know. It'd be a hate crime.
Right? But it's okay. You want to know why?
Sure.
Because we have a black president. We're all good.
Yeah.
Hey, if Dane Cook can say it, I can say it. That's all I gotta say.
Agreed.
So, Hoopty, what's new in the world of pizza?
Oh, not too much. We've had a great revolution where we found out that if you put cheese on them, they tend to taste pretty good.
Well, you know, sometimes. I had someone...
Yeah, we do have occasionally. I do have to make a pizza with no cheese. It's just sauce, the crust sauce and pepperoni. And I have to make it because one customer we have, their kid's lactose intolerant, but he still likes pizza.
Yeah.
So I do occasionally have to make a cheeseless pizza.
Whenever I worked at Pizza Hut, I had to make a few cheeseless pizzas. To me, I don't understand it. If you want a pizza, cheese is like probably one of the main ingredients on there.
Yeah, but it's probably for the same reason I have to make it. Person's lactose intolerant.
Well, sometimes it's just because the person's an asshole and wants to see if you will do it without cheese.
Yeah.
Someone told me, oh, I've never had a pizza with cheese on it, so don't put cheese on it.
What type of fucking weird-ass hole in the ground are they living in that they haven't had pizza with cheese on it?
Right? It's like, come on now, we live in 2014.
Right? Next year we're gonna have hoverboards.
Right? And we're gonna dress like we don't know we're gonna dress like we never looked in the mirror before we walked out the door.
Right? With dog bowls on our heads.
Well, if anybody already knows, I already dressed like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Hoopty tried it, but he found out he fails miserably at it.
So I do.
But what can you say? Woo, playing with fire. Kids, don't ever play with fire. Kids, you shouldn't probably be even listening to this show if you're a kid.
That's right, because Hoopty's on it.
Well, I mean, we do have an explicit warning on it.
That's true. We warned them, so fuck them.
It's like the kids that play Grand Theft Auto and their parents are like, my kid's playing violent games! Boo-hoo! Fuck you, you bought it for them.
Sean's trying to make fireballs in his hands right now.
I was getting a hangout.
I was in a conversation with somebody the other day on Facebook. Jeff Long, formerly of the band Juke Left.
It's sad to hear that they broke up.
It is very sad, but he posted that he was watching Inglourious Basterds, a Tarantino film.
I was gonna say which one, the old one or the new one?
The new one, and it is an amazing movie. But he said the only thing that could have possibly have made it better is if the character the Bear Jew was played by Samuel L. Jackson. And I would have to agree, that would have made that movie just absolutely even more amazing.
Right? Well, it probably would have, but I don't know. I mean, this is the funniest thing about me watching Glorious Bastards. Back when I was living in Texas, we were watching a copy of it. I'm not going to say what kind of copy, but we was watching a copy of it. And I was not looking at the screen, I was listening to it because I was busy working on a computer. But how I had it set up is I had my Turtle Beach headset on so Sheena could watch it and listen to it, so I could just listen to it and concentrate. And you know the parts when they're speaking in like German and everything, and unless you really know German or looking at the screen, you don't know what the fuck they're saying. It was funny because I sat there and I was like, they said something. I didn't know what the fuck they said, but I busted out laughing, and Sheena looks at me and she goes, "How in the hell did you know that was funny?" I was like, "I don't know, it just sounded funny in German, so I thought it was funny." Because she was laughing too, but anybody that knows anything about Turtle Beach headsets, they're basically, you can't hear anything else when you have them on. And she just looked at me, she goes, "Can you speak German?" And I was like 2 words. Well, I can say, okay, 3 words. Nein, Scheist, and Scheißenkopf.
Beta.
Wait, hold on. Du hast mich. However the fuck they did it, I don't know.
Mich.
Mich.
Speaking of headsets, I know it's a little hard to see, but these little earbuds, best investment I've made in a while.
What kind of earbuds are
I
they?
got them at Walmart for like $5, and they're self-retracting.
Oh, so they never get tangled.
Yeah.
Well, I would get them, but I hate earbuds, so I wouldn't get those. My headset, or I don't know if I have them in shot or not, or my Beats by Dre. So my Rich Man headphones.
Yeah.
Got them.
I got cheap $5 Walmart ones.
Hey, I didn't buy these. I got them for Christmas. All right. Sheena got them for me for Christmas because she stated to me that they were on sale. I don't believe her for some reason, but she said they were on sale. I just heard it on TV. Show I have not gotten into watching yet. Archer. Have you watched Archer?
Archer? I have not seen Archer yet.
I hear it's funny as hell.
That's what I keep hearing, but I haven't got around. Who's Luke Trevor? Do I not know Luke Trevor?
I don't know. It says they're friends with Steph, so...
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Luke. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, Luke. I know you're listening right now because you commented on the podcast page. Yeah, I've been away from TRG for a while.
Yeah. A little bit less time than I've been away, but yeah, he's like me, FTRG.
Right?
Which is actually kind of funny. I went to go try to get my job back there, not because I needed a job, I just needed money. And the best part was I go in and I had to talk to Ange, which I knew if I had to talk to Ange, I wasn't getting the job. And she's talking to me, and we're going through all the, "I'm sorry, blah, 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 I'm just, like, trying to get a job back." And then she's like, "I got a question for you." And I'm like, "Okay, what's that?" "I hear you bad talk this place all the time." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, so do half the people or everybody that works for you. What does that got to do with anything? Name one person that has not bad talked their job one time and ever."
Right?
And she didn't answer me. And I'm like, okay. So that may have been the reason why I didn't get hired back, because I smarted off and said that. But, no.
It's probably a gift from association, because I'm going to assume that she probably knows that you associate with me.
Either that or someone that works there's played this and she heard Ange is a cunt every fucking time.
Well, she is a cunt.
Or either that or somebody that may or may not have been on the show, I'm not going to say any names, and Hoop, you don't say any names, may have said something.
Was it me?
Huh?
Was it me?
No, you know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting here playing with fire, which I probably should not be doing because I just burnt all the hair off the back of my hand. It's better than shaving, I guess.
You just got done telling kids not to play with fire.
But see, the trick is, I'm not a kid.
So, Sean, you should take a picture of yourself right now and post it to the page while I look up that picture of the lead singer of Counting Crows again and post it to the page. And let everybody see how much you look like them.
Well, do I need to get my hair looking how I had it a while ago?
Give me just a second. I got to pull them up again. That way I can let you know.
Well, I got to pull up my... Oh, it might not let me do it because I'm using Skype camera. Yeah. Hang on, I got to turn off the Skype camera so I can do it. Because I can't run two cameras at once for some fucking reason.
Flash.
Oh man, the camera on this fucking computer sucks ass.
Let's see here. So, do you happen to watch American Horror Story?
I was watching it, but I lost cable for a little bit, so I got like 4 episodes in, so I have not finished the season yet, and I need to get it all so I can watch it.
Ah. So, you're going to also have to post a picture of the singer from Counting Crows, because for some odd reason I can't post anything to the, like, directly post to the podcast page.
Did you... Oh, I might have to check and see if maybe some reason you got blocked. I don't see why you would have, but...
I know why.
Why?
Because I was arguing with the Bring Phil Back people.
And they got a hold of my page somehow, right?
Yep. Like, I could put it on my page and then share it to the podcast page.
Well, sometimes it won't let me post stuff to the page. Maybe that may be because I got banned. You cannot share this link. Oh. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with the page. No, I lit my hand on fire. Sheena just asked if I lit a match, and she has not been listening to us, or she would know.
Right? Okay, I commented on your picture with the picture of the Counting Crows guy.
Well, Hoopty, if you remember correctly, I still have that in the chat that you sent it to me under there.
Oh, whatever, man. Cool. Exciting news for everybody that is familiar with our show and some of the music that we have played before. There is currently, just so you know, a post from our friends Post Traumatic. They will be playing in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Around the name of the bar is Around the Corner, with special guests the Lux Republic and Pain. Doors open at 8:30 p.m. and the show starts at 9:30 p.m. and this is on... I don't know. It doesn't say what day.
Wait, let me see, because I know I just got that too, but give me a second, because I'm trying to post both of these pictures up.
Right? Oh, April 26th.
Yeah, that's right. Well, so we got a few months for
Right.
everybody.
It's right in the middle of the fucking poster they posted.
Good job, Hoopty.
Right? If it was a snake, it would have bit me like 80 times. Cover is only $5. If you've never been to Around the Corner, I do recommend it. It's a pretty nice place. And, of course, I've never heard Lux Republic, but I know Post Traumatic, and they're always a really good show.
And they always play with some pretty cool people, so...
Right? So if you ever get the opportunity, make sure you go and check out Post Traumatic.
By the way, the pictures are posted. I mean, the only difference is he's got a full beard, I don't. So. No, I'm guessing since that very nice lady from Bringfield Back has blocked us, I've been having trouble posting to the page since then.
And she said she was going to take it down, and she's still being a lying cunt.
Is she still posting stuff to it?
I don't know. I stopped paying attention to it like a month ago. Like, pretty much after we had that fucking show about how much of a lying cunt she is, I stopped really paying attention to her.
I stopped after I made the fake account, forgot how to log into my fake account.
There we go.
So, I will say the funny news I heard today, I was reading it out to Hoopy earlier, is a drug and prostitution ring was busted for Super Bowl week because they were dumb enough, okay, to go on public access and basically have advertisements for their prostitution and drug ring.
That's amazing. Yeah, like, seriously, how does that get on public access TV? I'm actually curious to see what the commercial was like.
I would love to have seen it, but they said they were doing undercover investigations for over a year for it, so there's no telling what actually happened.
Right?
And we always cover the off-the-wall news here, so.
Well, here's another off-the-wall news story. Did you hear about somewhere in Pittsburgh, a McDonald's that was handing out heroin and Happy Meals?
Yes, I heard about that.
Now, people, don't be afraid. You can still go to McDonald's and get Happy Meals. It's not every McDonald's. It's not even the one in Pittsburgh anymore. They caught the person doing it.
Unless there was more than one.
Right? But yeah, apparently you ordered a Happy Meal with a boy's toy or some shit, and then you got a bag of heroin in it.
Nice. Oh, that is so
And
funny.
the nice thing is, this was actually a true story, because going through Facebook, it kind of irritates me that a lot of to let people know, most of the stuff you see on Facebook is not true. Not true at all.
Yes, because they posted on Facebook, or it was all over the place, that Vin Diesel died recently.
Right?
And then
Somebody, time I've seen put that Morgan Freeman died.
well, let's see, Morgan Freeman died, Vin Diesel died, the guy that played Carlton died, Will Smith died.
Right? Well, here's one in particular that I had to correct the person. Sean, you know her. We used to work with her at TRG. I'm not going to mention her name. But
Library lady?
No. It was about soda cans. And there being, like, dried rat piss on them, which contains a bacteria that I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
I can spell it. It's LEPTOSPIROSIS.
We'll just call it
But anyways,
AIDS.
apparently, according to this article she posted, somebody somewhere, it doesn't say who, it doesn't say where, it doesn't say when, but apparently somebody drank from a soda can that had dried up rat piss on it, caught this bacteria, and died. Well, I took about 50 seconds to just Google the name of that bacteria.
Yeah.
Read on WebMD.com and made this comment. This isn't true. Whatever the name of the bacteria is requires constant immersion in water to survive. So drying on the surface of for any length of time would not permanently, drying on the surface for any length of time would permanently kill the bacteria. Given that drinking containers are non-porous, surface moisture dries very quickly and cannot possibly contaminate the contents.
Right.
And it took me 50 seconds to look that up and find out, no, that is not true.
Well, maybe the rat had AIDS, and they died from
Still wouldn't
AIDS.
be true.
Just saying, maybe they died from AIDS. Well,
Because the AIDS virus can't live outside of a blood system for more than 7 seconds.
hey, it sounds more believable than the other one.
Well, also, just a little update here, because I let Anthony, bass player from Post Traumatic, know that I did plug the show on the April 26th. He made a comment to let me know also, for anybody that might be listening and interested. Post Traumatic is also opening up for Richie Ramone of the famous Ramones.
Nice.
24 hours ago. They are opening up for him on February 11th at the Hard Rock Cafe in Pittsburgh.
I would love to go to that.
Yeah, so would I. That would be a pretty nice show to go to.
Did he say what? Well, let me ask you. Did he say what ticket prices for either one is, so we can get everybody a idea?
The one at Around the Corner on April 26th is $5. It's 21 and over at Around the Corner in Johnstown.
Of course.
And I'll message him and see if I can find out how much it is.
Guys, as we always say on the show, always support your local scene. Because without you,
Right.
they're not going to be anything.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other bands that I would like to plug as well. Just I don't have their information in front of me, but if you're listening and you have some time, you can look them up. There's Hate Grenade. They're pretty awesome. They're locally here in the Pittsburgh area. There's the Derek Woods Band. They're phenomenal. They actually opened up for Rusted Root on New Year's Eve down in Pittsburgh. I know Derek, he has an open mic jam night every week in Ligonier at the Wicked Googly, the bowling alley in Ligonier. So if anybody's interested in going and jamming, that's a place you can go and meet some very talented musicians and just have a lot of fun.
No.
And then, who else? I know, formerly known as Hollow Point, they've changed their name to Heist.
When they do
Be
that?
sure to check them out. I used to be in that band.
When did they change their name?
Over the new year. They finally decided to change the name because Stevie and the one former member, Bill Spade, were the original naming, and the original two members that came up with Hollow Point. Hollow Point actually started out as just Stevie and Bill, and neither one of them are in the band anymore, so they respectively decided to change the name.
Well, I don't blame them, really. Hey, let me ask you a question, Hoopty. Are you going to be going out to the show out in Johnstown for a post-traumatic?
I'm not sure, because I know around that time, if not that day, one of my new favorite national touring bands is playing down in Pittsburgh, Volbeat, at Stage AE, so I might be going and seeing them.
Okay. Well, I will say, if you decide to go, let me know. Because I don't know my way around Johnstown, and I'd get lost.
I know exactly where Around the Corner is. The band I used to work for, Lost Ledney, used to play there all the time.
Well, I still have yet to go out and see Post Traumatic live, and I would love to go do it.
Right? You definitely got to see them. They're really good. Who all do I know that they got to open up for so far? I know they opened up for Faster Pussycat and Green Jelly, or Green Jello. Straight Line Stitch. A bunch of other bands I know of. But also, one last plug while we're talking about bands, and anybody that listens that I know you and I forgot to mention, I apologize, because I'm going off the top of my head here. But, of course, I always want to plug and mention Saint Diablo. I know, Sean, me and you have been trying to get Tito to come on the show forever.
Yes, and every time he agrees to do it, he's nowhere to be found.
Right?
I'm not giving up on you yet. I'm going to still keep plugging you because I have you on Facebook.
Right, so do I. In fact, what I'm going to do is just leave a comment on our on the podcast broadcast. So that I'm going to comment his name, Tito. Please listen to this.
Yes. I remember it was like 3 times he promised us and he never showed. And I'm like, really? Come on, guy.
Okay, so I just got a message back from Anthony about the Richie Ramone show. The ticket price for that show, again, February 11th at the Hard Rock Cafe in Pittsburgh, $12 in advance, $13 at the door.
Oh, that's not too bad. I know I'm not going to be able to make that one because I'm going to be broke with no money.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it as well. Anthony, we and everybody in First Schematic, we do apologize, or at least I apologize. I'm sure Sean does too.
Oh, yeah, I apologize.
Come and see you guys, but I'll probably be at work and broke as can be.
I'll probably also be at work, but since Sheena has been on vacation for 3 weeks, I'm not going to have money, so...
And just clarify, Sheena is not on the same vacation that Stevie's on.
No, she is on a... He's on a vacation in, like, Puerto Rico.
Right?
She's in vacation in Guantanamo Bay.
Now I gotta look up how to spell Tito's real name.
Efrain, E-F-R-A-I-N.
Ah.
But guys, we're gonna the show right now is gonna end. We are gonna come back here for a second part of the show because until I get the money to pay for it, we can only do 30-minute shows at this time. Unless you all want to donate to us, you can always donate us money. Give you PayPal information. You can donate us money because we are still looking for the money to go to Iceland.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, send us to Iceland. We'll even do a show from Iceland. We'll find some Iceland babes to come on or something. I don't know. Is there Iceland babes you think we can convince to come on the show?
It's possible.
We'll be like, look, this guy right here will show you Winston if you come on the show.
Right? But anyway, what I was talking about with St. Diablo, the last I got updates from Tito and all the guys, they were recording a new album to be putting out soon. So hopefully, Tito, listen to the show. If you're available, come on and talk to us. We'd love to hear about the new album.
Yeah. Well, guys, give us about 10 minutes for me to set up another show with this shitty Comcast internet I'm using. And we will be back. Thank you for listening to part 1. Iheartradio. We'll be back soon. Iheartradio, listen to us. We love you. We will come on. We will do a show every freaking night if we have to.
Iheartradio.
Iheartradio.